Good, how are you? Say again? I live in Texas, yeah. How's it going?
Doing good, Josh. Nice to meet you.
What, someone call or something?
Yeah, a couple of people did.
Yeah, it's a pretty scary looking bike. I can imagine why they call.
Well, it was the bike pump on the side. It looks like a rocket.
Oh, is that, yeah, the little pump there? Yeah.
But, no, people are calling it about the weapons and stuff. The rifle we're cool with. We don't care. The pistol, you have a permit for it?
That's the only way you're allowed to carry in Texas, with a permit. Huh?
You got one then?
Well, I obey all laws. I'm a law-abiding citizen. Let's just put it
Can I
there.
just see it? Make sure you got
No, I'm not gonna. I mean, unless I'm doing something wrong, I'm not gonna ID or anything.
You took a course, right?
I did, yeah.
Well, I took the same course before I was a cop.
Yeah.
I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I'm sure you're probably well versed in it than I am, because I haven't taken that course in years. So if a peace officer asks to see your permit for your pistol,
well, they could ask. You're absolutely entitled to ask, absolutely. I just have no duty to present it.
Why is that?
Well, there's no law that says I'm required to. So the law says that if a peace officer demands identification, I have to provide that identification and my license to carry if I'm armed. So,
The request?
no, at the demand, not the request. The law specifically says demand, because there's a difference between a demand and a request, right? Just the same as there's a consensual stop and a non-consensual stop. So, for example, if I wanted to, I could just leave right now. I could just drive off.
Yeah, that's why when I pulled up to you.
Yeah.
You don't have
Yeah,
your red
I see that, and you're cool with me, you're not, but I'll tell you, so I will tell you this. I'm the founder of Open Carry Texas, so I know the gun laws. So, I mean, I'm not going to identify myself.
Are both gun guys?
Yeah.
I use that weapon to protect myself.
That's what I do too.
As a Marine in the infantry.
Oh, hey, thanks for your service too, by the way.
Yeah. In Afghanistan.
All right, I was in Fallujah, so I was right next door to you guys.
What was your MOS?
I was in the Army. I was a counter intel guy, but I did interrogations and stuff.
I like intel guys.
But I was with 315 infantry. I was with the infantry, so I've got a special place in my heart for the blue shield.
I was straight up rifleman, ground pounder.
Yeah.
0311, 28 Echo and Golf, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to my 28 brothers out there. But yeah, people are calling in, and we're all gun people here.
Yeah.
I have no issue with this.
I think I actually saw a few of the people that probably called in.
Probably. They're probably looking at you weird.
Yeah, some of them they'll drive all the way up, and then they'll like pull in real fast and kind of turn around. And I mean, like from here to the top of that hill over there, and then they'll wait, and I'll be riding. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna slow down a little bit because maybe they're waiting for cars so they can get in, and then like it'll be open and they'll still sit there. And as I'm riding by, I see they've got their camera on me and stuff.
What's your name again? I'm sorry.
I didn't give it.
Oh, yeah. Honestly, I'm just curious. You said you found it open there.
I am.
Yeah, one of my cards. Make sure I can find you online.
I don't even carry identification on me.
All right. Other than that, we're squared away on the gun laws. Cool.
Yeah.
I'm not up to date because this doesn't happen every day. It feels like something, assault or something.
Yeah.
Spit out top of my head.
Oh, right. Yeah, no, I travel Texas. I do these Second Amendment awareness rides and things because I'm trying to show people what a good guy with a gun looks like.
Yeah. And
everybody's afraid of what looks like a gun. And I know everyone's calling you because of the cool bike. It just so happens that I've also got a gun on my back.
That bike pump looks like.
Oh, that's my rocket line. That's my mortar tube right there.
Yeah, it looks like a law rocket. I got plenty of experience with laws and 824.
Yeah.
But cool.
Yeah, I make sure I obey all the traffic laws. I stop at all the stop signs, the lights, and all that. Sometimes people will stop me
because you had a helmet on, and then you're riding on the right side of the road.
On the right side of the road, I always wear bright clothing.
Yeah.
So
I figured you knew the bike law and you knew the gun law. So yeah, advice you like, cool dude, just go off a bike ride. Honestly.
Yeah.
I'm a bike cop too, but I don't do it as much. But
well, I'll tell you, my name is CJ. How's that?
I'm cool with that.
So I mean, you've been cool with me. We're about to end the thing, so since you're not pushing
I'm genuinely curious just about what your name is. I can call you other than the rocket guy.
If you just type in CJ Open Carry Texas, you'll.
I may have seen it.
Yeah.
But cool, man.
Yeah, I do these all around the state. As a matter of fact, I've got a video from Buda, right?
Yeah.
I said it wrong 5 years ago when we were founded. because we did. Actually, where is downtown? I'm actually lost. I think I passed
straight
it.
straight shot down this road. You be smack dab middle of downtown.
Okay, so because I threw a side, I was going towards downtown, and then I saw a school zone. I'm like, ah, crap! I got to find another way around. Next thing I know, I'm at I-35 again. I'm like, what the heck? So
yeah, you started off way down there because we were looking for you earlier, and like I said, we weren't really looking for you because we were worried. People call, we just gotta go. If I just write it off and didn't make contact and the citizens found out, I could probably get in trouble just for not going.
well, that's kind of insane because you would think if I called and said, hey, there's a guy drinking a Pepsi walking down the street, that's just as legal as carrying a gun, but you guys wouldn't respond to those calls. I would say...
Honestly, you'd be surprised.
Oh, really?
I said, why are they calling us for a guy drinking Pepsi walking?
Because it's not a Coke.
I said, unless he's... I said, well, let me just go and see, because it's not Coke. So let me just go, and maybe if he's walking on the wrong side of the road, that's PC to detain him right there.
Yep,
People
absolutely. Well, I definitely know about the walking down the wrong side of the road statute because 6 years ago, what started Open Carry Texas was me walking with my rifle and my son. And a police officer came up behind me and didn't have his lights on or anything. He said, hey, hold up a minute. And I turned around, I see a police officer because he didn't say anything.
Yeah.
And so it started out perfect. You know, he asked me what we were doing. I said, I'm hiking. And he says, okay. And he grabs my rifle. I had it in front of me because I was walking. And I live out in the country. This is out in the country in Temple, Texas. And he grabs my rifle. Now, I just gotten back from Afghanistan at that point, like 3 months earlier. And he says, there's some reason why you've got this? And I said, because I can. And he says, oh, okay. And he starts, he got a little chip on his shoulder. He starts to unhook my rifle. I said, whoa, what do you think you're doing? You can't disarm me. And then he pulled out his gun and stuck it to my head and threw me onto the hood of the car. Well, what ended up later, what they said was, because we challenged that arrest, because he had no probable cause to stop me. Well, 9 months later, they come up with this, well, you were walking down the wrong side of the road, because I was walking on that side of the road.
But he didn't tell you that.
He didn't tell me that at the time. He didn't write it in his reports. It was basically just a way to justify what they had done to me because the case became a national story.
How'd it end up? I'm not familiar.
They changed the charges 4 times. I ended up guilty of interference with the duties of a peace officer, Class B misdemeanor. So it was one of the most corrupt cases, the most expensive Class B case in Bell County history, and that was the founding of Open Carry Texas. So,
well,
and now look at where we are now. We're having these nice conversations.
All of us are gun people. Honestly, a lot of...
How you doing, deputy? Is it deputy or constable? Deputy? Okay.
And honestly, I can't think of any of my cop friends that are not gun people. So we have no issue with it. And now I can say that if they call again, the second time they call about you, I can say, I already talked to them, dispatch knows, my supervisors know, camera knows, that camera knows, that camera knows, that camera knows, that camera knows.
I protect myself. Yeah. I got 3 angles right now.
Their camera.
4, 5, 6, 7.
I think there's more
8, 9 cameras.
Than like a standard news conference.
Yeah. No, well, you've been cool with me. I appreciate it.
CJ, right?
Yes. I look for these positive encounters because, you know, too often you see the negative ones. I've had my negative ones, but I've also had my positive ones. And so
CJ, I mean, honestly, if you're ever in town, stop by the PD. Just a bunch of dudes there just talk guns with you all day long.
All right, well, if I'm ever going to do that, I'll bring my cool rifle. This is my...
Well, I figured.
Yeah.
It's pretty stock.
Yeah, this is just my normal, the coolest thing. You mind if I touch it? I'm not.
Go ahead.
I think the only cool thing about it is my Superman magazine. That's it. It's even getting all muddy.
Is that a Colt?
No, this is a Blackjack Firearms. It's made in Cameron, Texas.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I hope I didn't flash you with that. It's made in...
Get that mag.
Ordered it. It's from Black Rain Ordnance makes them. So I got them at the NRA Convention. They're out of Missouri, actually, and they make all kinds of different ones. I'm a Superman geek and a Star Wars geek. So until they make a Boba Fett one, I'm gonna stick with the Superman.
They got a mag wrap for it?
I don't know. They do sell mag wraps. They sell mag wraps. They actually laser etch their. I mean, this is all laser etched. Yeah, here.
Is it their own brand of magazine?
It's no. I think it's a Magpul. Oh wait, no. Look on the bottom. It says
made in the USA.
That might actually. Yeah, that's a Magpul too. Yeah.
I'm into.
That's it.
Yeah.
Actually, I didn't know they did that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, they make all kinds of. I do have some that are mag wrap, like depending on where I'm at. Like if I go to Austin or Houston, the big cities, when I'm doing my rides, I actually carry a different mag, which is it's the Declaration of Independence, and it's actual mag wrap.
How do those guys treat you out there in the city?
You know, you'd be surprised. I have had more trouble in the small towns than I have in the big cities. I did a ride in downtown Austin a couple weeks ago, and a DPS trooper actually pulled up next to me. And well, you know, I've already told you CJ in Open Carry, Texas. I'm not hard to find. So they're like, "Hey, Mr. Grisham," that's my last name. "Hey, Mr. Grisham, how you doing? I like your bike, and thanks for, you know, exercising your bike." But they just, that's all they did was just stop. I'm gonna slap this in, so don't. I'm not a threat to you guys.
I had a bad habit of resting on my rifle when I was in the Marine Corps. Because I'm so used to it. I sleep with it, I live with it, and it's always on me. So I'll put the butt stock on the ground, and I'll just put my hands up in the barrel while it's got around the chain.
Oh!
So, yeah, I mean, I've dropped those.
Yeah, I was a first sergeant, man. I'd have had you on your hands and knees.
See, all the first timers out there, they didn't even care.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's like.
Just a bunch of knuckle draggers that tell you what.
Man, I hope nothing else is going on today. Y'all are all right here on the side of the road.
No, they just want to be on camera.
Oh, do they?
Yeah. I'm gonna look this up when I get off tonight.
My YouTube channel is CJ2A.
CJ2A. I'm gonna write that
That's
down.
the one that I'm streaming on right now.
This is live.
It's live.
Hey, what's going on YouTube?
I do everything live because just for my protection and yours.
CJ2A.
CJ2A. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Miss Simmons?
Yes, sir.
How are you, CJ?
Nice to meet you.
CJ.
I didn't shake y'all's hands. Vegan?
Yes.
Miss Flores?
Knows the bike laws.
I like the helmet.
Knows the gun laws.
Hey, you know what? If I'm gonna die, at least I want my brain inside my skull.
I told you. She's a bike cop too. We all went through the same course, and we failed so many times that our helmets, when we went to the course, would have been brand new. By the time we get out, there'd be gashes in them.
Oh yeah? No, not yet. My only
No,
gashes come from me throwing it into the hood or in the trunk or whatever. I mean.
Gotcha.
No, I definitely endoed over the handlebars.
Oh!
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey, you guys be safe. Take care. Thanks for what you do.
But yeah, man. Keep it up, dude.
Yeah, if they call again, just tell them to mind their own damn business and go get a gun and get trained how to use it, defend themselves.
More power to that, because God forbid something happens to us, and I would want somebody like you driving around on the bike or in the car to come help us.
Well, and I do that. When I was in Austin, there was an Antifa event down there, or up there, I guess is where I'm at now. There was an Antifa event up there, and y'all are bike cops, so you'll like this. They were kind of contained, but the bike cops were trying to keep us and Antifa separate, and we had a bunch of militia guys out there to keep them in their little bubble.
Yeah.
And you know what? Let's move off. I'm sorry.
It's scary.
I feel like I'm getting closer to the road, and I don't know. I don't think it was intentional, but Antifa had pushed one of the bike cops had fallen off or something. One of them had fallen down, and the Antifa guys all started surrounding him. You know, and these guys they're already amped up and yelling at the cops and everything. You know, they hate cops to begin with.
Yeah.
But I was the first one in there. I was body checking those assholes, making sure that the officer could get up. I mean, it was only about 3 seconds before the other troopers were there, but
Yeah.
I just happened to be right next to him when it happened. But yeah, I mean, we've got y'all.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I love that.
So.
I mean, there's a reason why I wear rifle plates on my vest, because I don't want to get shot with some jerk with a rifle that really wants to hurt cops.
Yep.
I always think about that.
Well, when I do the Antifa events, I always have body armor on too.
Yeah.
I usually have the concealable body armor,
Yeah.
but
Like the slick plate carrying.
yeah. I don't trust those bozos. No, I think if they actually aimed at me, I'd be fine. I'm worried about their accidental discharges. So,
Nice.
because if they aimed at me, I'm sure they'd miss.
Yeah.
I mean, they barely know how to put their diapers on, much less handle a firearm. So.
Yeah, I've seen some of the videos. I got a buddy that stays up to date with all gun stuff. He's probably watching your channel right now, drinking a beer.
Well, CJ2A is a new channel. I just started about a month ago because on my channel, CJ Grisham, I was doing everything. I was doing my gun stuff. I was doing my political stuff in Austin because I do fight for gun rights in Austin. And every Tuesday I'm there. That's why I'm even here today, because today's my Austin day. But it was the State of the State addressed by the governor, so I didn't.
Did you ride all the way from Austin here?
No.
I was like,
I'm sure you.
No, but I usually do about a 20 or 30 mile bike ride every time I do these. So
Nice.
That's good.
it's exercise my body and my rights.
Yeah, absolutely.
You wear a shirt. You should buy a shirt and print that on there.
I have a shirt that says "Because I Can." That's kind of my catchphrase. But that's probably a good one. I should get like a bike shirt, like make an actual cyclist.
I was gonna say you don't have a. I was gonna say you don't have a bag or anything, but yeah, a bumper sticker on the bag. And
Yeah, no, you're
good market there.
Well, hey, I'll let y'all get back to work. Thanks for stopping. Thanks for being cool.
Absolutely. Be safe.
You guys be safe as well.
Downtown straight that way. We'll be hanging out over there.
Okay.
If, like you said, if getting more calls,
Just clear it.
a lot of notes.
Say hey, it's CJ.
Yeah, it's CJ. All right,
Good
CJ.
deal.
take care,
Cool.
brother.
Thanks. Be safe.
All right, take care. You guys be safe. All right, so my first stop on this channel in. Oh yeah, I am. My first stop here in Buda, Texas, with a law enforcement, and I'll tell you what. If you look on the Open Carry Texas page, and you look on the Buda Open Carry, hang on, I got to get my. There we go. And you look on Open Carry Texas page, I have a video. And it's with Buda, and they weren't as necessarily friendly, I would say. So this was a good encounter. I know it started off kind of bad, but the not bad. I don't think it started off bad at all. I think he was just, he thought he could ask for my license, and look, he learned something today. So I hope you guys learned something today. And I really don't know what the video looks like. I don't know if I had it on their faces or not the whole time, but I will tell you they did an excellent job. I know some people are like, why are you sitting there talking to the cops? I am here. I'm not just out minding my own business, okay? I'm out here to do an educational ride. That's why I do these. And if a police officer wants to talk to me, I'll talk about just about anything except for answering questions in an investigative format. So, all right, there you go. Good to see. So Buda has passed. Now they did bring 5 cars out. By the end of it, there were 5 cars out here. There were 2 constables. No, I'm sorry, 3 constables, 1 Hays County Sheriff, and 1 Buda PD, which was the guy that made the initial contact. So good video. I'm happy that it was positive, and I guess I can go back now. I'm way off of my route because of a detour I had to take that was unexpected. There was a school zone that I saw, and it was not on my map. Generally, when I have my handgun on me, I avoid school zones, but today I have my handgun on me, so I plotted all the schools, but apparently they built a new school, and Google Maps needs to be updated. Because once I saw that school zone, I had to turn around and find another way around, and I ended up almost near Kyle, Texas. So I'm south of Buda now, and I was almost at Kyle, probably like 2 miles from Kyle.